Good afternoon YouTube, Xfile2708 back again with another movie pickups video. Put the latest horror movie pickups video up yesterday. Got a decent number of views, so I thought I'd upload my latest non-horror movie pickups for you guys today. So Darth is in the background. So, not my able assistant today. I'm managing it on my Todd while she's killing or getting killed on Black Ops 4 again.
Getting really bummed.
Yes. So, we have non-horror movie pickups. So, pretty much all of these, I think, again, are from CX store credit, from lumping in a load of stuff and getting vouchers. So, first thing I picked up, this is probably my favourite pickup over the last few weeks from CX, and it is, there we go, the TV series Incredible Hulk Complete Collection. So 16 disc Blu-ray set, absolutely superb this one. I rewatched the pilot episode a couple of weeks ago. And then I think next on the list is, I think it's Death in the Family. And then it's on to episode 1, season 1. So really looking forward to rewatching through this series again. Absolutely loved it as a kid. Scared the bejeebus out of me when he turned from David Banner into the Hulk. So yeah, it still holds up really well actually. I have rewatched some of the season episodes over the last 12 months or so randomly, and thoroughly enjoy it still. So I thought while I'd got the store credit, I'd grab this box set. So that's that one. Right, next up, this was one Darth picked up actually. Went to a car boot sale last weekend. And slim pickings there. Oh, let me put the Blu-ray holder back in place first. So she didn't pick up a Blu-ray holder from the car boot. That's, yeah. So we got, there we go, Disney's Pinocchio 70th anniversary. So it's the Platinum Edition Blu-ray. Darth is a big fan of all of the Disney films, a lot of the modern day ones she's a big fan of as well. For me, I do like the classic original Disney movies, your likes of Pinocchio, Robin Hood, Jungle Book, to name a few. So yeah, spotting this one at the car boots, the 3-disc edition, and she managed to grab it just for £1. So happy to add that into our collection. Right, next up, not seen this one in donkey's years, but it was one that is a classic in most people's books. So definitely one I needed to grab with the old store credit and give it a rewatch soon. So Al Pacino's Scarface, Gold Edition. So I'm not too sure when I last watched this. I think I've only maybe seen it once or twice before. I think possibly in the early days of DVD was the last time that I watched it. So a good number of years ago. So definitely on the list for a rewatch soon. Next up, one of my all-time favourite non-horrors. There we go. This one's probably in my top 5 non-horrors, or certainly in my top 10 of all time. So Christopher Lambert's Highlander. Absolutely amazing film, this one. This is the 30th anniversary edition. So yeah, really pleased to add that one into the collection on Blu-ray. And yeah, one that I'm going to give a rewatch to very shortly. Next up, an all-time comedy classic. This one's on the telly quite regularly. I have recorded it a number of times and sat and watched it over the years. But it's always nice to get it on physical media when you see it. So we have the original Smokey and the Bandit with Burt Reynolds and Sally Field. So absolutely superb comedy, this one. So big fan of this Some of a Bitch. So what was that film we saw the other day where Sally Field was in it? Can you remember? And I said, oh, that's Sally Field, that is. And you had to check, and I explained to you where she was from. What was it?
I don't know.
Oh, I can't remember now. But yeah, there was a film we recorded on the telly the other day that Sally Field was in. Obviously a much, I nearly said older version, but yeah, much older than she was in this classic. So, but yep, there we go. The original Smoking the Bandit. Next up, Darth's a big fan of this one, so this is on our pile to re-watch at some point soon. It tends to be in most people's top 10 80s movies. So, there we go. We have the Goonies.
Hey, you guys.
There you go. Yeah, looking up from Black Ops 4. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
So there's some classic Goonies. Like I say, this one always makes people's top 10 80s movies. So, you know, you'll see a lot of these that I'm picking up and adding into the non-horror collection of people's classics from the 80s. And obviously a lot of them fall into my favourite movies growing up, you know, as a teenager in the 80s. So that's the Goonies.
I love that film.
Superb, isn't it?
Yeah.
Next up, another one that me and Darth are big fans of, I think. I saw the original one of these with Darth probably 6 months or so ago. She mentioned it to me. It's a series of films that I hadn't seen before. So I think this is the second one in the trilogy.
Which one?
Yeah, 2017. So
Yeah.
there we go. We have Kingsman: The Golden Circle. So absolutely love the first one. Great action, great humour, and the tagline at the bottom there, it's James Bond on laughing gas. So massive James Bond film. So the whole, you know, spy scenario, I'm a big fan of, and I say it mixes a really good comedy element into it as well. And I think we're looking to get the new one, aren't we, that came out last year?
No, it came out this year, didn't it?
No, 2021, I think it was
Did it? I don't know.
the third Kingsman movie. So just literally waiting for that to drop down in price a little bit more in CEX, and then we'll grab that and add that into the collection as well.
Yeah, they're just an easy watch, aren't they? They're not...
Yeah, you just switch your brain off and enjoy.
it. It's
Yeah,
funny as.
exactly. So next one, this is one that me and Ghostlu are going to have a watch of at some point. So one I've not seen before, was a little bit, what's the word, pessimistic maybe, when this one was announced that they were releasing it. But I have heard good things across, you know, the movie guys on Instagram that I follow. So there we have Bill and Ted Face the Music. So, like I say, supposed to be a really good follow-up to the original two. So, what was the Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey? So, big fans of the original two with Keanu Reeves. So, looking forward to watching this one in the next couple of weeks with with Ghost Lou when we can. So that's that one. Next up, another one that is a massive fan favourite with people with regards to 80s movies, and as soon as Darth mentioned she was a fan of this trilogy, then I had to grab it for us to watch when we get a chance. So we have the Beverly Hills Cop trilogy. Old Eddie Murphy, absolutely superb trilogy. Always one that falls into, you know, people's like top 50 recommended movies or top 25 of the 80s. So yeah, big fan of these three movies growing up. So looking forward to watching them through again when we can. Next one. Now, not 100%. I think I've only ever seen this film once, and it was one of those that I was kind of half on. But over the years, similar to the likes of, I think it was Shallow Grave, that I watched originally at the cinema back in the day, and wasn't a fan. And then a couple of years ago, I grabbed it on Blu-ray, rewatched it, absolutely loved it. So this was one that I wanted to give a second chance to, because it is a movie that's always well spoken about. So there you go, special edition of Leon. So probably, I don't know, maybe, I don't think it was VHS, I think it was early DVD days again that I grabbed this when it first came out and watched it once. And I think at the time I wasn't a big fan. I thought, wasn't one I was hugely fond of. But it is one that I do want to give a second watch to, because of, how favourable other people that I follow, come back with the feedback, etc. So there we go. That's Leon, one I'm looking forward to giving a second watch to. Next up, me and Ghost Lou watched this one the other weekend. Absolutely loved it. It was a first time watch for me. Might be one that I look to pick up on 4K at some point when CX's 4K price drops a little bit. So Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Absolutely loved this one. Me and Ghost Lou and Darth from time to time are working our way through all of the Marvel Universe movies. So Ghost Lou's a massive fan of everything Marvel. So I've picked most of them up on Blu-ray and 4K over the last few months, and we're slowly working through them. So this was a nice addition. So if you've not watched it, and you're not overly a big fan of cartoons, etc., don't be put off by it. It's very well done, absolutely superb storyline, and one that I thoroughly enjoyed. So there we go, that's that one.
Help me.
Are you dying a lot?
I'm getting booked in this year.
Alright, there we go, I'll bleep that one out for you. Right, next up, there we go, following on from one I showed you a couple of minutes ago, we have the original Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Absolutely superb movie. I still need to grab Bogus Journey when I can. I'm assuming that it had a Blu-ray release, but as soon as I saw this in one of my local CXs, it had to be grabbed for the collection. So absolutely classic movie, and one that definitely looking forward to rewatching shortly. Right, we've got maybe, let's have a look, 1, 2, 3, 4 more Blu-rays, and then a box set to finish with. So we have Casino on Blu-ray. So Robert De Niro, Sharon Stone and Joe Pesci. Absolutely superb movie. I think it's quite a long movie, if I remember rightly. Absolutely loved it when I had it all those years ago on DVD. And while I've been looking to revisit non-horror movies that I've loved over the years, this one was high up on the list to grab back when I saw it for a decent price. So there we go, that's Casino. Right, next up, there we go, we have the original Mad Max with Mel Gibson. So absolutely superb film, this one. Me and Darth were big fans of Fury Road, weren't we?
Oh, I like Fury.
Fury Road, absolutely superb modern day Mad Max. So I think I've got Fury Road. I've got the, what is it, the black and chrome edition, or the chrome edition, which does obviously the movie in black and white, but it is one that I want to pick up shortly on 4K when I see it at a decent price. But before I grab that, I thought I'd rewatch the original trilogy. So that's the first Mad Max. And then, as if by magic, there we go, we have Mad Max 2, The Road Warrior. So, remember the original Mad Max and obviously Fury Road, but I don't remember too much about Road Warrior and the third one. So, these two I managed to pick up in the same CEX store, so I still need to grab number 3. But, you know, I can get 1 and 2 rewatched in the meantime, so looking forward to popping that one on at some point soon.
Oh. Nearly swapped.
Next one. Absolutely love this one. Only seen it the once, I think, when it was on Netflix, I think it was. Absolutely amazing film. Again, it's another one that I want to upgrade to 4K when I can. I don't think Ghost Lou has seen it, but it's one I've managed to persuade him that we'll sit and watch together, because it's a great throwback movie, this one. So there we go, Steven Spielberg's Ready Player One. Anyone else a fan of that one? Let me know in the comments. And then to finish off, guys, if I can grab this one without knocking the pile off the table. There we go. We have the Godfather box set. So parts, what's that? 1, 2, 3 and 4. Is it 1, 2, 3 and 4? No, part 1, 2 and 3, and then supplements. So, absolutely superb box set. I was looking at grabbing this one a few weeks ago from my local CEX, but my local or closest CEX insists on putting those horrible stickers in the top right hand corner, which, if you've ever brought box sets from CEX, you'll know getting those stickers off without either ripping the cardboard or leaving that horrible residue is an absolute nightmare. So I left that one in my local CX a few weeks ago, and then I think it was either last week or the week before I managed to grab this one from a different CX who only puts the price label on the bottom of the cardboard without the other sticker in the top right hand corner. So absolutely pristine condition, this one. And another classic, another one that makes it into people's, you know, top 10 or top 25 films. So definitely one that I'm looking at rewatching, or looking forward to rewatching again shortly. So there we go, guys. That's my movie pickups for the last few weeks. Like I say, yesterday's video seemed quite popular. Nice feedback in the comments from people. So again, let me know in the comments any gems that I've picked up that are also your favourites. And yeah, I'll continue to upload the movie pickups as and when we grab them. So please remember to like, comment and subscribe. And yeah, myself and Darth will be back with another video later on in the week.
Bye.
Bye for now, guys.